Hi and welcome back to my channel. In this video you have my June unboxings. You can see a little bit of the top package, meaning the stack is pretty high. I didn't get these all in one day. It is over halfway into the month and I just haven't filmed any unboxings. So there's probably going to end up being 2 clips, most of them today, and then the rest when the rest of the boxes get here. And the rest of the boxes will also include May's Illumicrate. There were delays in shipping of that one. All right, so we're gonna start with this one, which is my comics subscription. After Face Off weekend, I need to refresh my comics TBR. This one feels quite substantial. It is very big. It is Plain Jane and the Mermaid. I love the colors on here, especially here. So she's a very plain girl. She wants to get away, thinks about proposing to the prince, who ends up captured by a mermaid. Sounds intriguing. Next we have my Book of the Month subscription. I have only 2 books this time. There weren't all that many that I was really interested in, which is totally fine. So the first off we have is my actual pick of the month, and it is, I believe, historical fiction. It's The Lion Women of Tehran. Oh, it's written by the same person that wrote The Stationery Shop, which I've been trying to get a hold of for my June reading, but haven't been able to get a copy. It is a heartfelt epic new novel of friendship, betrayal, and redemption set against 3 transformative decades in Tehran. So I'm always intrigued by generational stories. They don't end up usually being winners for me, but I keep coming back to them. So maybe one of these days I will end up with a winner. But this is my June pick. Oh, wow. Okay, so before I show you the title for the next one, it actually doesn't have anything on there, which is really weird. Either it'll have the month or the genre. This is Shelterwood by Lisa Wingate. I believe this is literary fiction or historical fiction. Okay, so it is historical fiction. It tells the story of women pioneers who fought to protect children caught in the storm of land barons hungry for power and oil wealth. So I think what this is the exploration of what happened to some children who were taken away from their families so that other people could get a hold of their shares. So I'm very intrigued by this one. Next we have what I believe is going to be a special edition because I have another Fairy Loot box. So I think the more plain boxes are their special editions, and I don't remember what special edition I've purchased. I can't believe I bought this. I don't know how long it's been in the waiting for this particular book, which I'm going to show this version, I think, because I don't think that this version is published by, I should say, Wednesday Books, because this is their UK publisher. I have another version of this that I bought in December at the Barnes & Noble sale. So I don't know if I purchased this before then or after then and forgot, but it is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. It matches the original copy that I have of the first book, which was also a special edition. And I did read this month. So we have this, we have the letters on the side, we have end page art, which is just reversed on the back, and then the cover itself, very pretty here. Interesting, I didn't realize that I'd purchased a special edition of that. Whoops. Okay, now for one of the regular monthly. I don't know whether it's adult or young adult. I think this is the adult, Cottagecore. Yes, this is the adult one, and one that was the first one that came after the Romantasy subscription started, in which I was a little disappointed because this is a Romantasy, or at least it seems like it. But I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We have here The Honey Witch. I'm not all that keen necessarily on the color, but it does fit. That is really pretty. I love the design with the honeycombs there. So we have end page art on both sides. I believe this is a sapphic romance. Very simple. This does definitely remind me of Winnie the Pooh. And I don't think that that necessarily was the vibe that they were going for. Ooh, I almost like this, except for it has people on the cover. So this is the reverse art. This is the standard cover. I don't think they changed the color really at all, Basically, the magic has to do with Honey, and she inherits something and has to go back. She never imagined that she would be a honey witch. This basically seems like a romance from the synopsis. I don't hold out high hopes for this, which is kind of disappointing, but this is really pretty. I know that when I inevitably read it and give it away because I don't like it, someone will enjoy it. Next we have Caffeine and Legends. I haven't gotten this one for a couple months, I think, because of duplicates and a book that I wasn't interested in. All right, so the theme is Echoes of Evil. Quite different vibes than Honey Witch. Oh, this is an interesting package for the coffee. I've never had one that's horizontal like this. This is Color, I think is the brand, and Eclipse for espresso and full-bodied drip. Interesting because I don't use either of those. I do French press. This is roasted in Eagle, Colorado. Give it a try. We have a wooden bookmark. I'm gonna see if there's anything else in here. Ooh, there is. Okay. Oh, yay. Okay. Do I need more of these? No, but I kind of like that. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. That's kind of funny. Do I need more totes? Absolutely not, but I like it. Okay, now for the book itself. It is a paperback. It's called Dreadful by Caitlin Rozakis. There is a bookplate. It's bad enough waking up in a half-destroyed evil wizard's workshop with no eyeglasses, no memories, and no idea how long you have before the dread lord whomever shows up to murder you horribly and then turn your skull into a goblet or something. It's a lot worse when you realize that dread lord whoever is you. Now I remember why I decided not to skip this one. Lastly, in this mass clip of unboxings, we have Goldsboro. I believe that this one is sci-fi. The book is Lord of the Empty Isles by Jules Arbeau. Bound to Heal, Bound to Harm. We have solid sprayed edges. We have a really cool image here on the, I almost said spine. And then we have this on the cover. The back states, one curse, two sworn enemies, thousands of lives in the balance, ash, dried flowers, and a drop of blood. Remy has all he needs to avenge his brother's death. Okay. Interstellar Pirate. I'm sold. Okay, I'm back with my next clip. Just 2 packages this time. Fairy Loot and Broken Binding. I know that my Illumicrate is going to come before the end of the month. I don't know if any others are going to come, and that Illumicrate is actually May's book. There was a delay in shipping. So I don't know if like the June Illumicrate is going to come and if I'm waiting on anything. I think it's just that Illumicrate, but I didn't feel like waiting, so I'll have one last clip to finish it off. So let's start with the Fairy Loot. All right, this is the, oh crud. I just saw what book it is. I should have skipped this. I don't know how I missed that this was the book. And on cue, there's the dehumidifier. We have The Darkness Within Us by Trisha Levenseller. So this is a companion novel to The Shadows Between Us, which I read before starting BookTube. I rated it 1 star. I don't know how I missed that this was the book. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got dark black sprayed edges, a very dark color scheme. Here we have reverse dust cover art, end page art, different on both sides. We have this as the naked hardback. I love this color. I don't know whether it's like lilac or mauve. I love that color. However, I've yet to read a Trisha Levenseller book that I liked and didn't think was corny and ridiculous. I wish I had realized. I wish I had checked on this one. That's a little anticlimactic. Am I going to read it? Yes, I have it. I'll give it another shot. I don't hold out much hope. This one, however, I know is going to be good. This is the last in the current subscription set. They do 3 trilogies. Now, technically this series isn't a trilogy. The next one is going to be the Jade Legacy Greenbone Saga. I have not yet read this series, but wow, we got a full art piece here. That's phenomenal. Before I end, this is huge. This is absolutely huge. I mean, just look at that. I did not realize this book was this big. This is huge. See, here's another comparison that we have here. That's all right. Let's take a look at this massive book. All right, so it is book 3 in the Lies of Locke Lamora series. I don't know what the series actually is. This thing is ginormous. This is the normal cover here. We've got, again, very detailed sprayed edges, stenciled edges. I don't know what the correct term is. Broken binding does some of the prettiest books. We have end page art, different on both sides, and then piece de resistance. Wow, okay, I have to see how many pages this is. 722 pages. That's a lot of pages. I have a good feeling I'm going to enjoy this series because my fantasy reading tends to align with Murphy from Murphy Napier. And this is one of her favorite series ever. So I'm really excited about this. This one, not so much. Now that I say that, this one might actually be on the young adult fantasy list because I don't understand it, but Trisha Levenseller is very popular. So at least I'll have this book and try to get to it, maybe. Okay, I'm back with the last clip of the unboxing. I have a Fairy Loot, which if I remember correctly should be the adult. I think I got the young adult in the last clip, and then Illumicrate as well. I thought this was the May one that was delayed in shipping, but I think it might actually be June, which is a little disappointing because I'm eagerly anticipating the May box. If it's the May box, it'll be great. If not, hopefully it'll still be great. But let's finish up this unboxing. All right, Demons and Deities. It is indeed the adult box. All right, we have the book, The God and the Gumi-Hall. Not my favorite cover style, but I do like the colors. Solid sprayed edges here. Design here on the spine. End page art. Different on both sides. Never had an embossed coffee cup on a book before, but there you go. It must be central to the story or something. We have reverse dust cover art. All right, so you have one character who is a Gumiho, which is a fox spirit, and she's working at a cafe, and she's trying not to let a certain customer irk her. So this sounds like it's a bit of a romance. We shall see. I'm kind of on the outs with Fairy Loot, but I'm still giving it a little bit more time. And then the other character that you see, I believe you see here on the front, is actually a trickster god. But Hani, the female character, is prepared to do anything to prevent Sioka, I don't know how to pronounce that, the trickster god, from bringing her to justice. Anything that is except fall in love. So yeah, this is definitely a romance, which is, it's kind of funny with Fairy Loot because they have a whole romantasy subscription. So why not do regular fantasy books? Who knows? Now on to Illumicrate. Hopefully this will be a good note to end it on. Okay, this looks like this is the June book and not the May. I was really looking forward to getting the May book, but I know that should be coming soon because I think I've gotten a shipping notification for it. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Of Jade and Dragons by Amber Chen. I love the art on this. That is phenomenal. That looks so much like water. Wow. Okay, this is amazing. We don't have anything on the reverse of the dust cover, which is totally fine. We've got end page art. on both sides, different on both sides. When you do this type of cover, look at that. Oh my word. That is so pretty. I am so excited about this. Wow. Okay. I've heard better things about this book. I'm trying to remember the synopsis. Oh, I just got that. I did not actually look at the sprayed edging before I showed it in the camera. I thought that was water. That's a dragon. I just love that. That's a play on those famous historical Japanese paintings. To seek revenge, she needs to stay alive. I love this. It's definitely a high note. All right, so her father is murdered. So I'm guessing she's seeking revenge for his murder. She wants to be an engineer. She disguises herself as her brother to get into this apprenticeship trial. So the Mulan type trope, which I do like. And her father's reputation puts a target on her back. Okay. Ooh. And can she avenge her father if it means going against everything he stood for? I'm really excited for this one. There you go. There are all the box books that I received in the month of June. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.